Libra, welcome back to the channel. Monica Lou here at The Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing your reading from May 28th to June 3rd. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you and you're looking for a private reading with me, all the details for that will be linked below this video in the description box for your convenience. Libra, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, Libra, your challenge for the remaining days of May moving into the first week of June is the Lovers. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords, okay? So your biggest challenge here is the Lovers, and the Lovers is talking about a connection, right? It's talking about how to recognize or realize what true love is, what a true connection is, what is false, what is fake, what is real, what is true love. Is this person that you are dealing with the person that is meant for you? Is this the person that you are supposed to spend the rest of your life with? This is your question at the moment in this time. Some of you watching this, you're single, you're saying, will I ever find the love of my life? Will I ever find my soulmate? This could be a part of your challenge. We're going to clarify this challenge for you, the Lovers, in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Three of Cups, and you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay? In the recent past, there was a lot of inconsistencies in your love life. There was a lot of inconsistencies here where at one point, you and this person, it felt that you were breaking up forever. You know, we're breaking up. We're not going to be together. It's done. We're, you know, whatever. For others of you, there was this inconsistency in, you know, reconciling, breaking up, coming back together, remembering all the memories that you had together. So there was a lot of inconsistencies here in the past, and you really didn't know what was real. Right? You really didn't know what was real here in the past. We're going to find out more about this when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment for you, Libra, you have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. For many of you in the present moment, there's been this blocked energy with you and this person. There has been either a lack of communication, or perhaps this person's trying to reach out to you, or you're trying to reach out to them. And there's a feeling here of being blocked or disconnected from this person in some way, shape, or form. Now, the Six of Swords here is talking about a discussion. Perhaps a discussion is on the table about why this person left, or what happened between you and them. We're going to find out more in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Judgment, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Queen of Cups. So in the near future, I do strongly feel here that something comes to your attention, and what comes to your attention is the Five of Cups energy. There's something in your life that brings forth disappointment. And it brings forth disappointment because for many of you, there is a third party, or there's somebody interfering into the connection, which is helping you or making you realize whether or not this is really for you or not. Okay, there's something here about questioning your emotions. The Queen of Cups is here. Now, of course, this story can change, or there could be alternate stories when I clarify and get more information. So let's talk about what you don't see coming, the Five of Swords. There's a bit of this competition energy. You're competing, or this person's competing. What's interesting here that I'm really getting, and I'm just going to flat out tell you like it is, I'm not going to waste time beating around the bush. There's something here about you giving to someone or trying to make something work all the time, and then it just leads to more competition and more issues in the long run. A lot of you are constantly questioning this relationship. You're questioning this person that you're with. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but I feel like there's something in your life that you keep trying to make work. And the more you try to make the situation work, the more you find resistance. Okay, so let's get into it and let's see why this is happening for you. We're going to start by clarifying your challenge. Okay, so your challenge is the Lovers. And that is clarified by, you have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay, what just came to my mind here, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I have to mention it. There's something here about a person from your past. I don't know if you're still with this person or not, but there's something here about this person from the past that you were dealing with. And I do strongly feel for many of you, there's definitely a situation here where you wanted to know the truth. Okay, and this could either be currently happening. I feel like this is currently happening for you because it's your challenge. Many of you want to know the truth. You want to know where you stand with a specific person. Do they really love you? Are they just playing a game? Some of you are dealing with someone who is bipolar. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Some of you are going to resonate. Others of you aren't. But you're dealing with somebody who is wishy-washy. Some days it's great and amazing. Other days you don't know what happened with them. And others of you have been dating somebody or dealing with somebody that shows you one face and they actually are hiding who they truly are. Okay. And this is why you want to know if this person's genuinely in love with you or are they just playing games. For others of you, this is somebody that you've been with for quite some time. You have memories with this person. You have some sort of, picture album with this person. You've done a lot of interesting things with this person. And it's hard for you, right? Just to say, well, I'm done with this person. I don't want to be with them, right? So some of you are questioning a relationship. You're questioning the motives, the emotional energy that this person's giving you. And most importantly, you are questioning this person's face. The face that they bring to this relationship. Because if they're one way, one day everything's great and amazing and the next day they're not, a lot of you are saying, is this really the person that I'm meant to be with? Is this the person that I should be sharing my energy with? And this is going to be your biggest challenge, really getting to the bottom of whether or not this connection is genuine or is it fake. Because this person, again, there's an attitude here, right? Like, they're not interested sometimes in you. And you say, well, why is it that yesterday everything was fine and then today there's a problem? That's not healthy. It's fine to have a little bit of, hiccups in a relationship, but if there's a constant cycle every day where there's issues, that's something that shouldn't be ignored. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Okay. And that Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck of the clarification deck, which is indicating that there's been some sort of conflicts between you and this person. Okay. Now let's clarify the recent past. That Five of Wands is there again, even after I clarified the deck. So there's definitely something here about a conflict. We're going to see what we pull here for you. Okay. Libra. Five of Pentacles, my abandonment card, my card of being left out in the cold, that is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles in the World. Somebody here wasn't satisfied within the relationship here in the past. They weren't bringing enough support or energy to the connection here in the past. And as a result of that, either you left or this person left and the relationship came to an end, or it started to appear in the past that it was coming to an end. You have the Six of Cups here. That is clarified by the Hangman, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So in the recent past, you were very uncertain about this relationship. You were constantly contemplating about it, questioning it, really in your head about this connection here in the past with somebody from your past. And one of the things that you were contemplating here in the past, Libra, was should you continue to put effort towards this relationship or end it all together? And many of you may have came to this realization here in the past that it was better for you to end the relationship altogether because it was very evident and clear that there was inconsistencies here in the past. Just like I said in your challenge, there was many inconsistencies here in the past. A lot of you turned a blind eye to this. A lot of you said, no matter what, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to make it work. I don't care how many issues are in the connection. A lot of you were afraid of an ending. You were really avoiding an ending here. You just didn't want things to end here in the past. But for others of you, things just ended because for many of you, you were dealing with somebody who was breadcrumbing you or they weren't bringing enough to the connection. And you may have said to yourself, I deserve more than this. I deserve somebody who is solid and committed to me, somebody who is not wishy-washy in their emotions, and somebody who's going to bring the security that I need to the relationship here in the past. Okay, so what else happened in the past? You have the Three of Cups. That is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. One of the things that really helped you to give this person a second chance here, because some of you did give this person a second chance in the past, was the fact that this person finally apologized to you. They did something to you that affected you emotionally, and they sincerely apologized to you and said, look, I know I was wrong. I really want this to work. Let's make this work in the past. And the reason why they apologized to you in the past was because you started to close yourself off to them. You stopped being available to this person. You stopped engaging. You stopped communicating. You stopped exchanging messages with them. And this person felt your presence leave in the past. And it was almost as if you were in the desert in the past and you needed a drink of water. And when a little drop of water dropped, you went for it. You're like, oh yeah, finally I can get this, right? So as much as you didn't want this relationship to end, this person treated you so badly here in the past by being inconsistent with you. When they finally apologized, you accepted it and you gave this person a second chance, and you may have decided to open up after that. But for quite some time in the past, you were disconnected from this person, especially mentally. You weren't openly available to them, okay? And this is because there was reoccurring issues or fights or conflicts in the past. Now, let's clarify the present moment. Okay, so you have the Two of Swords. This was also in the recent past, and it's showing up in the present moment again. That is clarified by the Queen of Swords. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Devil. So in the present moment, for many of you, okay, you are still holding on to a situation that's unhealthy for you. A lot of you gave a second chance in the past. Okay. So what took place for you in the past is taking place for you again in the present moment. Some of you are going to say, no, I let this person go. It's not my story. Well, good for you. You let them go and you realized it wasn't healthy for you. Some of you are still hanging on by a thread. You're still holding on to this relationship because you believe that it's something that is good for you, when in reality, it's very obvious that it may not be healthy for you. Okay. Now you have the Four of Pentacles here and the Devil, which is indicating very strongly that there's something about this connection that's unhealthy. And what's interesting right now, Libra, is you're closing yourself off to this person. Like, you're slowly closing yourself off to this person, but then you're also still there. You're closing yourself off, but you're still there. Now, if you're expecting communication from this person, they will reach out to you if they haven't already. They've been doing a lot of reflection with the Hermit card here about the toxic energy and issues that have been surmounting the relationship. The discussion that this person, this communication this person has with you, this conversation, this important message that this person is trying to mention to you, is the fact that they do want to move into a new direction with you. They're very determined to move into a new direction with you, to find happiness and to be in this place of fulfillment with you. However, there's something here that needs to be addressed. And if it hasn't been addressed and it's just been swept under the rug, pretending like there's no issue, it will eventually crop up in the future, okay, whether you like it or not. There's also a possibility that many of you in the present moment are choosing to disconnect from this person, okay? There's different groups of you. I feel there's 3 different groups of you, and I'm going to reiterate what groups there are, okay? Because some of you are going to, you're going to watch this and say, I don't resonate with this reading. Others of you resonate with it a little bit, and others of you totally resonate with it. So I'm going to tell you the 3 groups of you. The first group is those of you who saw the red flags in the past and you said, nope, not doing it. I'm out. Bye. That's number 1, group number 1. Group number 2, those of you who are still with this person, you're still toying with the idea of being with them, but then you're also in this place of, okay, I'm going to give this person a second chance. I'm going to, pray and hope that we're going to be together because we're soulmates and we're meant to be together. That's the second group. The third group is those of you who are seeing the red flags. They keep repeating over and over again. And you're choosing possibly to disconnect from this person completely. Okay, why? Because Saturn is now in your 7th house. If you're a rising Libra, this is going to resonate more with you than anything else. And regardless of whether or not you are a rising Libra or you're just a regular Libra, Libra, sun or moon, the message here is that if you're, and again, whether this is romantic or not, if you're involved with somebody who is showing you the red flags, you must heed those red flags. Because what Saturn is going to do is Saturn is going to bring people into your life and they're going to test you. That's what Saturn does. Saturn is the tester of all testers in the zodiac. So Saturn comes in and Saturn says, let's throw this person at them. Let's throw that person at them. Let's throw this scenario at them. And it's your job, Libra, to be discerning. It's your job to say, this isn't for me. It's your job to set the standard for yourself and then stick to that standard. And that's what many of you are doing in the present moment. Oh yes, Six of Swords. You're moving away from something here that does not serve you anymore. You're tired of the bickering. You're tired of the arguing. A lot of you are moving away from this situation in the present moment because of your health, your well-being. Nine of Cups. Some of you are choosing to end this relationship in the present moment because you are focused on your own personal goals and your future and your health. Okay, so this is the message for you in the present moment. Not going to resonate with all of you, but that's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the near future. I'm going to clarify all the cards. Okay, so in the near future, top of your reading in the future, you have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands. You have the Sun and you have the Seven of Swords, okay? So in the near future, I do strongly feel for many of you that there is a conflict, and the conflict is arising because there's trust issues. Something gets so intense here in the near future that the ability to ignore it or pretend like it's not there is impossible. Now, because the Sun is here surrounding the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords, it's actually very positive that this conflict happens because it's something that's been brewing for quite some time. You've been avoiding it, or this person's been avoiding it, but it comes to light in the near future. And although you're trying to offer this person love and you're trying to be understanding, there is a very strong indication here that something triggers you or this person and the truth is revealed. Okay, the truth is going to be revealed. Some of you are questioning whether or not this person is seeing somebody else, if there's a third party. Some of you are disappointed in the future after you find out something here. And one of the things that you're going to realize, Eight of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles, one of the things that you're going to realize very strongly here in the near future, you're going to realize that the more you ignore the situation, the more you feel alone. Okay? Because here's the thing. Some of you watching this, you're with this person and you go to bed on your own. You go to bed by yourself. They don't seem to express their emotions to you. It's very cut, dry, and, you know, not... There's a lack of love here. This is why your challenge is the lovers, because you're saying, well, does this person really love me? Because they certainly don't act like it. There's something that happens in the near future where you see the truth. There's a conflict. You see the truth and you realize, well, maybe I'm better off on my own. You know, Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Maybe I'm better off on my own. Maybe this situation isn't serving me anymore. One of the keys that's going to be really important here in the near future, Libra, is you nurturing yourself. The Empress is here. Some of you have children with this person, which makes it even harder for you to leave. But essentially here, what I see here is that a lot of you in the near future, you feel alone or you feel stuck and you don't want to be in this position. And this is why a lot of you want the truth. You want to know what's the right thing to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can't make a decision for you. This is something that you personally have to make a decision about on your own. It's not something that I can do for you. All I can tell you is the details and the information that I see here. And what I see here is that a lot of you have been ignoring something for a very long time. I said this to Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, or maybe you have Virgo very strong in your chart. But there's something here about you ignoring or pretending, right? Like you're ignoring and pretending that the situation is not a big deal, but it will come to light. And many of you are going to realize that trying to make things work with somebody who's treating you as an option may not even be worth it. Okay. And again, it's a very specific message. I know some of you are going to watch this and say, nope, the reading didn't resonate. Well, then you don't need the reading. Okay. And it just simply means that you can check your other signs, but this has a lot to do with somebody that you've had issues with for quite some time. You're giving this person chance after chance after chance, and it just doesn't seem that like the situation is getting better. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? And if you've moved on from this person, I said there's 3 groups of you. Some of you have moved on from this person. And if you have, then, ooh, look at that. The Fool is there. You're going to have a new beginning. Okay. The new beginning is coming for you very soon. So you don't have to worry. Let's get some advice. Okay. Your biggest piece of advice here is the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. One of your biggest piece of advices here is to recognize one important thing here. And the one important thing here is that you deserve stability. You deserve somebody who is going to plan the future with you. You deserve somebody who is excited to be with you. You deserve to be with somebody who truly sees your value and wants to give you that opportunity to have the best life that is possible for you. The more you settle for somebody here who doesn't see your value, who doesn't respect you, who doesn't show you love, who just takes you for granted, the more you miss out on the true opportunity for the stability that you're looking for. Your biggest piece of advice is to move into a direction where you envision stability and new opportunities that are in alignment with you instead of working against you. Okay. So Libra, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.